Can't touch me like Gojo. Look good on my.
Welcome back to my channel. Now have a seat, followed by a sip, and please don't forget to leave a tip by liking and subscribing to your girl's channel. Y'all, today we are going to go back to the messy sweet spot because she collects all the data, and we're just going to be doing some reactions to what is going on. One of the things is Tasha K clapping back at TS Madison. I said this yesterday. If y'all watched my live yesterday, I already knew that there was going to be a clap back. I already knew. Especially, hello, Shauna. Thank you, Mama, for being here. Especially when AT Alien got online and kept calling TS Madison, TS Manhands. We knew this was going to come. I said this all yesterday as well. They play all day. This is what they do. Go back and forth, back and forth. And then in addition to that, we're also going to be reacting to Armon Wiggins deflecting from the mob radio situation with now the freak off with Al and TGIF, allegedly. So let me go ahead and get that up here, you know, as I become more and more familiar with StreamYard, you know. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me go to it right now. How are you guys doing this evening? I hope you guys had a peaceful day. I hope you guys, you know, have been treating yourselves well. And I also hope that you are fed because, baby, I'm hungry right now. Just a little bit. Okay, so, and I hope you prayed as well. There you go. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Here we are. Like I said, messy sweet spot. She never puts a logo on it, but we know that we're on there. I think what we'll start off with is the Armon Wiggins addresses Al and the Freakoffs. And yeah, let's go. Here we are. And if you guys can you give me a like or a dislike? Because any engagement is better than what? No engagement at all. So if you guys can give your girl a like or dislike, that is much appreciated. And thank you in advance. Hold on right quick. Let me make sure you guys can hear. Oh, okay. Thank you in advance. Okay, here we are. Oh, before we get started, Shanna said, did have a good day, and I'm actually about to walk to the store. Hey, look, there you go. There you go. Get soaking that good vitamin D, get your mood boosted, and yeah, I like that. I'm happy that you were good to yourself today, and you did have a good day. All right, let's get into it. Make sure to hit the like or dislike button, like I said. Appreciate it. Here we go.
Producer on the show went and told people that, said I was on a date with the producer. I went and checked it, checked the person, called for a meeting with the head of the programming of the network. They're telling me that I just need to go and contact this person on the side and talk to this person on the side and figure it out that way.
So wait, my first question is, what triggered Armon to now disclose this information? Like, what was it? Because in my opinion, when I first saw this, I was like, wait, we were just addressing the mob radio situation. Now we're on to this. Okay, so now we're moving. We're on a discourse a little bit. We're moving in a different direction, and we're changing the goalposts. But okay, that's a good tactic. I mean, I respect it. Get the attention off of mob, and let's go ahead and go back to TGIF. And another thing is basically what I'm getting from this, but I could be wrong.
And I keep telling them, why are you telling me that? I don't want to talk to this person on the side because this person is going to gaslight me into thinking that that's not true. It was another one of our coworkers. When in all actuality, I know that it wasn't. Because that coworker ended up telling me that all three of them had a meeting, and this particular person ended up bringing this information to the head of the programming. And also, I'm going to get you right now.
Workplace tiny not and he had no time that was seen by a vacant advisor.
I just don't want to hear her opinion because I don't want to be influenced by it. You know, I just want to give me a fair chance. I haven't watched this at all, so it's no disrespect to her. I just would like to hear what Armon has to say.
We keep on about body on an 8
guys was over eggplant or Badussi. I don't know. Whatever one you like, that's what the show was canceled over. So let's go ahead and listen to what Armon said.
But at the end of the day, if you feel some type of way, you bring that mistake to me when you feel it.
Oh, and he's gonna say, oh, a network that he used to work for. Now we only know one network he used to work for now.
Don't wait till I have a grievance with you to bring it up. Another example I remember I was working
Put on one
for
if you can hear
this
it.
network, and you know, there was a lot of lies being told. Many lies. Many lies. I mean, one of the lies, they said that, you know, I was sleeping with a producer on the show. Went and told people that. Said I was on a date with the producer. I went and checked.
Hold on, Shanna. Okay, so see, everybody just be pulling from everybody. Shanna said she used some of AT2 video. I see. Yeah, see? Well, I don't feel as bad anymore. If it came from AT2, it came from AT2 then. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Damn. Hold up. Okay, my line ain't suspended no more. Okay, so shout out to 82 for the original clip.
Checked it. Checked the person. Called for a meeting with the head of the programming of the network. They're telling me that I just need to go and contact this person on the side and talk to this person on the side. And figure it out that way. And I keep telling them, why are you telling me that? I don't want to talk to this person on the side because this person is going to gaslight me into thinking that that's not true. It was another one of our coworkers. When in all actuality, I know that it wasn't, because that coworker ended up telling me that all three of them had a meeting, and this particular...
I'm sorry, it's already a lot of he said, she said. Honestly, where Armon kind of tripped up and went wrong is even intertwining and having too much of these discussions behind the scene. Like, he should have just showed up, did his job, and clocked out. There was too much chitter chatter behind the scenes, and that's just my personal opinion, because all I keep hearing is he said, she said, and why is he telling me things? Well, obviously they're telling you these things because you're willing to listen, Armon. You could have checked it at the door, but you know, that's just my little 1-2 on it.
Particular person ended up bringing this information to the head of the programming. And also, this person that came up with this information, they were pretending to be my friend, pretending to be an ally to me, pretending to be a person that...
Okay, I hope and pray that Armon realizes in this industry, it's no friends. Okay, you may have an ally, but you are not supposed to tell everybody everything, and you are not supposed to be listening to everything everybody tells you either. You know, because obviously it just got you strung up in a web. You know, like, again, just clock in, go to work, clock in. Hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, I fed my cat this morning. The kid's still getting on my darn nerves. All right, clock out. You know, if they're giving too much of their information, okay, girl, I got to go back to my work desk because, you know, yeah. Don't entertain. And I hope that he's learned a valuable lesson from this. Like, there are no such things as friends in this industry. There really isn't, unfortunately. And I think he came into this situation bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, you know, wide eyes, like, oh my God, you know, I've made it. And he has, but I don't think he knows industry etiquette as of yet. And unfortunately, he had to learn the hard way. It sounds like somebody preyed on him, fed him some information. It altered some of the things in his mind, and it made him feel such a way, and now he crashed out.
Like that I can confide in and trust, and then to try to paint the other person in a negative light. But all
I just said that like it just seemed like, yeah, it seems like they were plotting on Armon. Like, they wanted to put a bug in Armon's ear to have him feel some type of way. And that's why you should always get to know a person by your own dealings with them, not by somebody else's dealings with them. You know, just because a person may not like them doesn't mean that you're not going to like them. Give a person a chance. So yeah, Armon, it seems like you was swindled. It looks like they swayed you in a way, and now it's caused you to blow up a whole entire spot. But that's my opinion for the moment.
Tried to set me up and say that I was going on dates and all this with the producers, and they were uncomfortable working with me. Completely lied. I mean, text messages and all. I'm looking at I'm reading the text messages from the man setting up the meeting with the management and how he's uncomfortable and this and the third and how I'm being protected by the supervisor. And when I go and bring that to the manager tells me I should get on the phone call. And I'm thinking to myself, ma'am, I'm not getting on the phone with this person that's pretty much said that they set up a meeting with you, and the same person that they don't like set up a meeting with you and said they're uncomfortable on the show because I have some sort of relationship with one of the producers, which was completely false.
Sheesh.
And you want me to have a phone call so he can gaslight me and lie to me. And then if I didn't get on...
Hold on, can we just go ahead and say that the word for Armon in 2024 is gaslight? Like, it is gaslight. This is the era of gaslight for Armon. Like, I just heard it say it too many times. It could be true, but all I hear is gaslight, 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 gaslight. You know, just like the whole diabolical. Yeah, yeah. I think he should use a different adjective, but I get what he's saying. You know, they're trying to agitate him.
On the call, this person, the manager was semi-threatening me and saying, basically, if I don't figure it out, if I don't work it out, they're going to have to make other changes. Almost insinuating that you're going to have to fire me. So I'm over here like, this woman is really over here gaslighting me to go off. And then when I would go off and get upset, they paint you as angry. They love to gaslight you. And then when you click out, you're angry, you're upset, you're hard to work with, you're a crash out. No. These people don't like to take accountability.
Well, I'm going to say this, like I said in the beginning, like Armon, I feel like you shouldn't even been having these type of conversations with people behind the scenes. Show up to work, clock out. That's it. You know, come on camera. Hey, how you doing? Just like how they were saying with Fantasia when she was on that movie with Taraji P. Henson and all them. And Taraji kept trying to get her to go out and hang out with the girl. And she's like, no, girl, I got to go home and feed my dog. I got to go home to my husband. Armon, that's what you should have did. I'm glad. Unfortunately, I'm sad to hear that he had to learn this way, but I'm glad that he now can turn this lesson into a blessing and now flip it to when he gets his next opportunity, he knows how to move accordingly. Because yeah, it seems like they kind of set him up, and it moved him emotionally. And now look.
All right.
These people see you.
So that's pretty much what he said. And again, the video is titled, if you guys want to watch the whole thing, Stop Letting Them Gaslight You. I know Armon has been doing like these motivational kind of guru speeches and stuff like that. And for me...
And before 82 finishes, I feel like Armon should have been doing stuff like that, you know, because of his platform and because of the pedestal that he's on and the people that he can reach. It shouldn't have taken him to be in such turmoil for him to start, you know, feeding back his audience with this type of stuff. I commend him for doing that, but it's just like, damn, why did you have to start doing this when your back was up against the wall? You know, it shouldn't have taken for you to have your back up against the wall. And that's just my opinion, you know. But I do commend him for giving back and trying to spread more positivity and pouring into his audience. But again, as I've stated in my past videos, it should not take a deck of cards for him to be able to do that. That is a form of witchcraft, and you got to bind that spirit up and rebuke that, because it shouldn't have to take a card for him to be able to articulate, you know, something positive or something to pour back into his audience. You know, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. But that's just my unpopular opinion, and some people may not like it, but I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to tell the truth. So yeah.
I would have never knew that I would have never known like Armon even did this video, because like I'm not really into that guru spiritual yoga shit. You know, I'm more yogurt than yoga. You know, my fat ass, I'll eat the yogurt, but I ain't doing yoga.
Okay. Okay.
So for me personally, I would have never had even known that he did that. And it's weird because I was like, okay, well, you're talking about it now, so you might as well just put it out there. And it's like, I don't know why he's hiding behind it, and he's not, you know, why he titled it this way and just wasn't upfront and was all like, oh yeah, this is a situation, this is Fox Soul, this is what happened.
Yeah.
So basically it's being said that Al was the one who said, hey, Armon is messing with the supervisor, it's making me uncomfortable, it's creating this, blah, blah, blah.
What?
He had said it in a meeting with these, according to Armon, had said it in a meeting with the Joyce lady and Claudia. Then when he was confronted by it from Armon, it was later stated that it was...
Oh, wait, am I hearing this correctly? They're alleging that Armon was messing with the producer? If that's the truth, then damn, Armon, I know you're trying to get to the top, but damn, I didn't think that you was going to... If that's the truth. I don't know. I don't believe that it would be the truth, though. I personally can't. You never know.
Claudia who said it, but then Claudia's all like, no, Al was the one who said it. So it's a whole bunch of he said, she said shit.
See, right there. In that situation, as AT2, and as I was saying before, I heard his perspective.
I grew up always on the bigger side.
We're just going back. But he went into the situation doing too much talking and too much listening to people. You know, that's why you gotta protect your energy and mind your gates too, because sometimes people will put something in your ear just so that it can throw you off your pedestal, so it can move you emotionally, so that way you can move certain ways too. You know, honestly, I don't believe that Armon woke up one day and was like, I want to write this script to Al. I feel like he was influenced. Not saying that somebody told him to do it, but I feel like he was influenced to do that. And because whoever was influencing him to do that, he felt like he had the power and the protection to be able to do it. But once he did it, it's almost like the whole situation with Kenya more hair care. When they were saying Portia, Kenya was told by producer it was okay for her to do the little scene with exposing that old girl, and then when she did it, they were like, oh, you're fired. They basically set Armon up, is what it looks like and what it feels like. You know, like he got the green light to do it, and then when he did it, it was wrong. Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's what it's giving me. I could be wrong, but it's given that they set him up in a sense, and he fell right into the trap. They probably have studied this man, seen how he operates, seen how he moves, you know, just like a basketball player watching reels of the opposite team. They studied him and they plotted, and he fell right into it. He fell right into the snare, like tripped right up into it. Unfortunately, that sucks. That sucks for him. That sucks for the whole entire sector, because I mean, he was one of the ones that, you know, got up out of the sector and was doing big things as he continued to be in the sector. So shoot, who's to know if anybody else in the sector gets to get a opportunity like that? They probably like, leave them little black T sector vloggers down below, because they just don't get the gist. They don't get the gist. But that's my take on that. We're gonna go to the next clip. And I also want to drop the link too, just in case if anybody wants to come up here and share their thoughts as well. We have 42 people in here. I just want to say first and foremost, thank you guys so much for being in here. I appreciate it. It feels good. If you guys could hit the like or the dislike button, any engagement is better than what? No engagement at all. I would greatly appreciate that. And again, thank you guys just so much for being here. I truly do appreciate that, for real. I do. So hold on, how do I get the link? Invite, I gotta send this link to myself right quick. So that way I can drop it. Like I said, you don't have to come up here and show your face or anything like that. But if you do, I just want to get the opportunity to be able to talk to people because that's what I like to do. So hold on, let me send it to myself right quick. There we go. And then we're gonna go to the next video. Again, I may have my sentiments about Messy Sweet Spot, but one thing you can't take from the girl is prompt, okay? And shout out to AT2 as well for even being able to watch that clip, because as you guys know, yesterday I was supposed to watch that clip, but then when he started whipping out them cards, I was like, oh no, I cannot watch that clip. So shout out to AT2 for doing the homework, because I wasn't about to vex my spirit like that. I'm no shade. I'm just saying. So I'm about to drop the link in the chat, and then we're gonna move on to the next video. Just one moment. My little thing acting funky. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, next video. Let me pin that. Start it. There we go. And then how I pin it. I guess I started, but whatever. If you like to join, it's there. So let's go on to the next clip.
Sleeping with a
Armon sleeping with the producer? I don't feel like he really. I don't think, you just don't know nobody. You really can't call it. You can't.
I went online and I googled,
You think you know somebody?
Christian religions,
You
and
know.
I was like, tried it. Oh,
Can I say something about the Messy Sweet Spot? Every time I hear her voice, I think of Carlissa. I really do. I think of Carlissa. Her and Carlissa have like that Kermit the Frog kind of like voice. No shade. I'm just saying, like, every time I hear her voice, she kind of reminds me of Kermit the Frog. But it's a cute little voice.
Girl, how y'all doing, honey? Tasha K. And honey, I don't even know where to begin. Make sure
all the shits with all
it got to be corrected.
up for. I'm with all the shits. You understand? My family is with all the shits. My kids is with all the shits. I get it. And so we know what comes with this, you know, and you know, so it's not about, you know, we're people, my family is embarrassed or anything like that, or my husband is embarrassed. He's been called everything under the sun.
And that's what comes with the game. But my question to Tasha K is, do you ever get tired, girl? I know your daughter got to be tired. You know, it's like, mama, please, just 1 month without somebody, like somebody talking about me, talking about you, talking about the family. I wonder if Tasha K ever gets tired of this. There's no amount of money in this world that would make me feel okay that each and every day my kids, my husband are being sacrificed for $1. And that's just my unpopular opinion. I'm just saying. It's like, I don't understand how she can keep going. Like, she got to be making a nice coin, but no amount of dollar is enough for me to just allow for my teenager to hear and see things, and for my son to grow up and eventually have to see these things, and my husband to hear these things. Like, you have to protect their energy. And I just kind of wish she never had her kids on this platform. I do respect the fact that she is courageous for putting her kids on this platform and putting her husband on this platform, but I wish you'd just kept them personally out of this situation, because this is a dog eat dog world, and for a teenager to be hearing this type of stuff and to be going to school, and I know these kids' parents be watching Tasha K, some of these kids possibly could be watching Tasha K. It's just like a not good feeling, and I would hope to pray that Tasha K, she's not going to be able to empathize because her mama won't doing this, wasn't online, and she going to school and having to hear about this, but I would hope that she sympathized that the things that her daughter may endure is because of what Tasha K is putting out too. It's reciprocity. What you put out is what you're going to get in return. And sometimes karma doesn't come and hit you. Karma comes and hits those that, you love the most. And it just sucks that her kids and her husband and just her mom and everybody else, and her trauma is constantly being attacked because of the attacking that she's doing onto others. These people are innocent bystanders and they did not sign up for this, and it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but TS went below the belt. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna get into it. My bad. Hold up. Let me get into it. Excuse me. And if you'd like to join, go ahead. The link is in there as well.
It is what.
Oh yeah, and can we get some more likes or dislikes, please? A little bit more engagement. Thankful. I'm thankful for that. If so, thank you. Here we go.
It is but also his wife. This is what his wife does. He produces the show. So you guys have to understand our work dynamic, right?
Okay.
And speaking of work dynamic and marriage dynamic, we're celebrating 18 years today.
Oh, happy.
Oh my God, it's my anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yes. My cycle went off just
Damn. It's her anniversary, and she just had to hear that news that TS Madison video.
Oh yeah, okay. Come on, Massey, because you just spoke on how I was feeling. Like, damn, with such great, beautiful news, couldn't be me. She better than me.
That's messed up.
Real
time. I said, look at God, just showing up on time for you, Shay. Look at God. He was like, damn. So anyway, yes, we're celebrating 18 years today.
You know what it remind me of? Do y'all remember Al Reynolds and Armon did that roast on his?
Just one moment, Massey. Hold on. The Slim Reaper said, did you ever apologize to Queen Naja's mother? Because that's a part of growth too, especially when you are judging other content creators. No, I'm not going to apologize to Queen Naja's mother because I actually told the truth. So thank you for bringing that up, but no thank you for the apology that you're asking for. Thank you. And I never made a video or anything. I said, when you curse your womb, you curse your child. I saw things that I can never get on this platform and ever speak about because there's just some things that I was privy to. So I will not apologize to her. You will never hear apology. That's the truth. So yeah, thank you, Slim Reaper. Back to the show.
His birthday, honey, Tasha K is supposed to be in happy mode with her husband anniversary, and I'm sure she had to hear all that drama with TS from yesterday, honey.
Right.
Ooh-wee.
July 10th is our first anniversary. We're married twice. Both of my kids are by the same man. They have the same daddy.
Okay.
And
that's a flag.
Yeah, God is so good. God is so good. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Amen.
I thought I'd give y'all a little good news before it gets heavy. But to my Black women that are here and just
The YouTubers always warn y'all it's either gonna get heavy or it's gonna get dark. Notice that. Heavy or dark.
Women in general. I'm for us, right? This is I am a Black woman, so it is what it is. I'm not a Candace Owens out here. There's this stigma in the Black community that is it's kind of one of those things like, please don't say that I did this. You could say that I did a lot of shit, but just don't say that I did this. All right. And so for the lie that was put out, and like I said, we don't need to say any names or anything because I want to.
Tia said Tasha husband is down low. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I was going through my back and forth with an individual, they said the same thing about my child's father as well, my ex-husband. So I feel like that's just an easy low blow to go because you know it's like the first attack somebody can go to. It's almost like a girl breaking up with a guy, or the guy breaks up with a girl, and he's like, okay, that's why you had a small dick anyway. It's like, oh, you're going to the easiest thing to say. You wasn't saying all of that, but yeah, I just, that's the easiest thing you can say about somebody's husband. Oh, they down low, but apparently he's happy where he is. And I just kind of feel like when you hear another person calling somebody else's husband down low, you just got to always be like, you couldn't come up with anything else. Again, attack the person, not the person in their family. But again, when you put your family out there, as I've said before, Tasha K should never expose her daughter. She should never expose her son. Even when she was pregnant, with as much animosity people were giving to her, like, I would just never put myself out there with the work that she does, you know, because you putting your family and your loved ones in a vulnerable situation. And even though Tasha K's husband is probably a strong African man, I'm sure that gets to him. When she goes home and she closes that laptop, I'm sure those are conversations, you know, they're conversations. And that man seems very cultured. And in the African cultures, I don't know if he's Nigerian or what he is, they don't play about that. So even if it is not true, it's like, what man wants to hear that? Like, why are you playing on my name for? You know, that's just my personal opinion. I just wish you never showed him. I just wish you stayed behind the thing. And I get Tasha K's trying to flex, like, you know, her marriage and everything else. And that's a beautiful thing. But in your line of work, baby, I just think it was not the best move for you to make. And that's just how I see it. D. Smith says Tasha's husband produces the show. Absolutely. But just because he produces the show doesn't mean that he needs to be seen. He can be in the background. But maybe he's a very, very resilient, strong man enough to be bulletproof and not allow that to hurt him. But I feel like what we don't see is the stuff that really go. I feel like the stuff that we don't see really does happen behind the scenes. You don't think they have conversations about this? You don't think he gets a little agitated by this at all? Just a little bit, you know? Especially being, if you know anything about an African man, they don't play around with that. They do not. They don't. So, I don't know. Slim Reaper said, I mean no disrespect, but there is two sides to every story, and no one can speak to your experience. Absolutely, and I appreciate you for bringing that up, Slim, because I don't hide from that, and I think I know I handled that situation as respectfully as I can and as I should have. You never heard me come back online and tell any of the secrets that I really know about that family and what I witnessed and what I bear witness to and things of that nature, and I never will, because at this point in time, it's in God's hand, and that's that, you know. I'm not, I know too much stuff, and I've seen too much stuff, and it's touchy. It's touchy. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. I never really bring it up after that. Shout out to them, but when they say stay away from celebrities and stay away from the top, I got my little taste of it, and I said, okay, I don't want to. No. This is real. That's real. So shout out to you, Slim Reaper, and I take no offense to you even bringing it up. I'm gonna just call it D God. I know, right? Everyone catching strays. Hope Tasha not in ATL though. Y'all remember when back in the day when Tasha K was living in ATL and they did something to her mailbox, like just putting yourself in such vulnerable situations, you know? I could not. Even when I was pregnant with my baby and there was a lot of stuff being said, and when I dropped my baby, I was just like, oh, no. You can say whatever you want about me, but my child? Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
Talking about T.S. Madison, y'all. Yes, T.S. Madison came out and talked about them sugar boogers, honey. She's talking about T.S.
My mama never smoked crack a day in her life. My mama never smoked crack, and she prided herself on not smoking crack. Everybody around her was smoking crack. it was a very, very dark time coming up in the 80s and the 90s with 3 kids. And that was one of the things that she drilled in our head. Please don't let these niggas get you on crack. Don't smoke that shit. She wouldn't even let us play with other kids whose parents who she knew smoke crack.
Honey, you heard it right here. They were crackophobic. They was anti-crack. So, honey, all that crack.
Wait. Stop the press. Did she just say crackophobic? Crackophobic? I swear we can turn a phobia to anything. But D guy said cap. I don't know. I thought when Tasha K was sharing her testimony that I can't remember, but I thought her mom did have some type of I could be wrong. Let me just stop it. That's crackophobic. You know what? I'm crackophobic. Here in San Diego with all these tweakers, I'm fentanyl phobic, crackophobic, all of it. But damn, Messi, I mean, I like that. That was a good one. She witty as heck.
Crack.
And I'll say this. For Tasha K speaking on this, I commend her for her courage to be able to speak on it, but I don't feel like she needs to explain herself. I don't feel like she needs to explain herself at all. You know, but the fact that she lets me know that this does kind of trigger her a little bit. And I know Tasha K is very strong. She's a very bulletproof, resilient woman. Once she survived that thing with Cardi B, I was like, this girl can survive anything. But, I mean, I don't know how she does it. I really don't. And that's why I feel like sometimes her heart is cold, because I would have to take a break. I would have to have somebody to pray over me. All of that.
Honey, they ain't do no crack. They're anti-crack and crackophobic, honey. Okay, she said her mama didn't even allow her to hang out with people that was on that crack. Okay.
That was such a thing because everybody was on it. And you know, like for her to hear that, and it's like,
see,
what?
See, and then Tasha K mama has to hear this type of stuff. Why is she catching strays? Her whole entire, I'm gonna make a video on that. Tasha K family be catching strays left and right. Look, D guy said I'm crackophobic. Yo, tell Messi to tell her to brand that. Make a shirt that says that. That was smart. Hold on. My line suspended? Oh, my volume. Okay.
To hear that, and it's like, what? And at first, you know, I wasn't sympathetic to my mom because I'm like, you know the rules of this game. Come on now. How do you think Beyonce feels when I talk about Miss Tina? Like,
yeah, but that's not fair because your mom did not sign up for this, Tasha. Your mama didn't sign up for this. Your mama did not sign up for this. So even though you're saying, okay, mama, like if Tina, but here's the thing, Tina knew that she was trying to raise her daughter. Well, she raised her daughter to be a star. So Tina knew what she was in for. Your mama did not. Well, I don't know. All I know is if your mama is recovering from anything, to hear all type of, she was a crackhead and all type of stuff, you don't know how that may trigger your mom, you know? So the way Tasha K moves and the way she speaks on people, I feel like it would behoove her to not just think that she's the only one that gets affected by it. You know, other people do too. And if, let's say, hypothetically speaking, her mother was a crackhead and she was a recovering crackhead, what if she heard that and was like, damn, the world already thinks I'm a crackhead. I might as well go smoke some crack anyway. You know, that type of situation. That's my opinion.
Seriously, you can't get mad when people come for you. I know, but I ain't never smoked no motherfucking crack.
Her mama can get mad. In my unpopular opinion, her mom can get mad. Because, baby, what you doing out there for these people to be hitting me? Her mama's entitled to her feelings. You can't tell your mama that she can't be mad. What you do
Creating content shouldn't be this complicated. And with Riverside,
All right. That's just my opinion on that. Hold on.
You already know, like it's just that if you understand what Black families went through back in time, like smoking crack, that is that's just say anything, but just don't say that shit. And I'm trying to take a subject that is heavy and make it light. Gee, never smoked no crack. I never said that my mama smoked crack. You guys, if you come to my comedy shows, you know who in my family do, right? So yeah, you gotta buy a ticket to hear that information. And so smoking crack, that's kind of a slap in the face. Like, don't put that on me.
Well, Tasha K, that's what it was meant to do, unfortunately, to slap you in the face. I don't think when T.S. Madison said that, she was trying to be like buddy with you. She was trying to hurt you. And you can kind of tell that she may have not hurt you, but she hurt the ones that you loved. And that is going to hurt you because you got to hear it.
You put a lot of shit on me. Just don't put smoking crack on me. And also, and so what I do want to correct, because a lot of times when I do put stuff out, you know, people do misconstrue things. And I told a story one night when I was crying. And I was very emotional after my October show in Miami. This was my second live show in front of my winos. And to see us pack it out. And it was the beginning of what's happening now. My mom and I had came back together because, you know, mothers and daughters, I got a daughter right now, but that's my baby, right? We had came back together, and to see my mom and me and my whole family there on stage, you know, celebrating everything that we had tried to overcome and changing the generational curse. It was a very emotional time for me. And also, my mom and I had lingering issues because when I was 12 years old, and this is a trigger warning.
I remember when Tasha K got on her live and she shared that I remember her mom used to tie her to the chair and beat her. Like, I just want to say I commend her for her having a forgiving heart, because there's some things I still can't get past with my mom. And for her to have such a forgiving heart, and for her to, you know, reach back and grab her mom and love on her mom, I respect that. I respect that.
Okay. This is a trigger warning. Trigger. When I was 12 years old, my mom and dad had gone through a bad divorce. Okay. It was a lot of abuse in the house on both sides, but my mom's a little woman like me. I'm very little when you see me, and my dad is huge. He's like 6'something. And, you know, so there's really no excuse. But my mama had a mouth on her. She still do. Boy, she would pop that nigga in his kneecaps. And he can't come back for the words. So the only thing he wanted to use was his fist, right? And it's funny, but it's not funny. Domestic violence is not funny. But we do tend to laugh about it because sometimes it'd be so harsh. That's the only thing we could do to get through it. And I remember, you know, he had left, and then she had got another boyfriend. And
D guy said, what the hell? Her mom wasn't on crack? That's cray. Y'all remember hearing that? I remember hearing that because it touched me. If her mama wasn't on crack and doing that, then sheesh, her mama had to be going through something.
It was hard transitioning because she had 3 kids that she had to look after.
Okay.
And my mom had fell into a very deep depression. And a few years prior to that, she had got into a car accident, and she hurt her neck and her back really bad. She had been going through therapy. Then on top of that, like I think right after the car accident, she had slipped and fell in McDonald's on those tile floors, and that added to the back pain. So, you know, back then they couldn't really do anything for back pain, but give you like pain meds and stuff. And so one night, because she had access to pain pills, she was so depressed, and she was drinking Seagram 7 and Sprite. And I had happened to get up, and my sisters were asleep, but something told me to wake up that night. I don't know what it was, but something in my spirit, it had to be God, because I would have lost my mom that night. My mom had fell into a deep depression. She was sitting at the table, and when I went to the table, my mom was kind of like, you know, just kind of doing this. And I was like, Mom, hey, what's up? What's up? And she had fell to the floor. So she had took a whole bottle of pills and drank alcohol on top of it. Okay. And that's not crack.
That's not crack. But Tasha K, I just wish you stop giving the enemy things to come back and have a rebuttal with. You know, like, again, I appreciate her sharing this, but I just feel like, why share it? Because all she gonna do next time you kick T.S. Madison, all she gonna do is be like, that's why your mama should have did it. You know what I'm saying? We rebuke that she even thinks to go that far, but she already gone that far. Stop giving these people leeway to use up against your family. Stop it. Because of the profession that you do, you putting your family in a very vulnerable state. I remember when they was making fun of her daughter's beautiful chocolate skin complexion. It's like, no little girl needs to be hearing that from adults. We don't need to know this. Now, if you was doing homemaker things, if you were doing another section or whatever, like, okay, but you are putting your family in a very vulnerable position. Would any of y'all do that? If you did what Tasha K did as a profession, would you be showing off your family? Would you be posting pictures of your daughters? Will you be posting pictures of your husband? Because I sure as hell won't. You won't. You won't. Yeah, right, D-God. Everything she's saying will be used against her. Stop telling us this information. It's not that I don't want to hear it, but mama, I don't want to hear from you, because when TS come back and she swing and boing on you in the forehead with your piece of information, girl, you just told the enemy what to stab you with. Same thing with AT Alien. When she kept calling TS man hands, and then she started going in, well, you know, I don't have no kids and I don't have nobody to leave my legacy to. Girl, stop speaking on this stuff. Stop giving the enemy things to throw back at you. Jesus. Oh, it doesn't make sense. And I took a break and I learned that. I don't understand why they're not learning this.
That's not crack. I don't even like talking about it because it brings, you know, emotions back up. And you guys know
exactly. And you're telling the public that this is emotional for you. You don't think TS over there like, okay, baby, I got something for your ass next time, okay? So your mama did a whole bunch of, she wanted a crackhead, but she was a pill popping head, and she almost took her life, and you saw her dangling from the chair, and you saved your mama life, and why? That's why your mama is telling you right now, and you saying that she's sensitive. She's not sensitive. Stop disclosing your mama business. That's not for everybody to know. It's making me mad. You know what I'm saying? It's making me mad. I don't like that. Tasha, don't do that. Don't do that, because that's all. And then you never know. T.S. Madison gonna come back and say this, and you never know who else mama had to go through that. Whoever else, it's just triggering everybody. And I don't think she's intentionally doing that, but she's just trying to set the record straight. But you don't need to set the record straight. You don't. Just stop. Leave your family out the mix. Leave it out. Stop. I don't want them hurting your family, especially because you have a little girl that's in what, middle school, high school. T.S. Madison don't give a flying banana. She don't. And you over here talking about, oh, it's so emotional. It's triggering. What you think? If you my op, not saying that I will ever go this low, but if you my op, oh baby, I'm writing down my jokes right now. Okay. She is a pill. You know, I don't like that for Tasha.
I'm very transparent about the things that I went through. And so that's what my platform is all about. We discuss our lives. We discuss other people's lives. We expose it all.
No,
I'm not excluded, right? And me seeing that as 12.
D-God talk about Tasha must be drunk. She must be something, because she's not thinking logically here. Am I crazy for thinking like this? It's not giving logic. It's not giving logic. It's not. you can tell that this is weighing on her too. That's why I said, as these content creators are burning out, you see them burning out. Tasha K is burning out. Armon Wiggins is burning out. T.S. Madison is burning out. They're not even realizing what they're. You're supposed to confuse the enemy. You're supposed to confuse the enemy. You're not supposed to give the enemy more. Baby, that it's New York. Neek says she know what she's doing. You think she know what she's doing, or do you think she's just in a vulnerable state? Okay, never. Thank you, D God. Never let a op know your weakness. Never. And
then, you know, I'm trying to revive my mom at 12 years old. My sister's asleep in the room. And then her boyfriend's son comes through and he's drunk.
Oh my gosh. Tasha K, stop. I want to turn it off. I want to turn it off so bad. Because you just giving it away. Put it in a book, Tasha K, and monetize off of it at this point. Put it in a book. D God talking about Tasha K playing the victim, I guess. I don't know if she's trying to pull on our heartstrings, and I sympathize with her. I do, but no, put it. If you're gonna tell your story at this point, do it on stage, put it in a book, have people pay for it. You just giving it away for free for the enemy to use it and abuse it and misuse it and throw it back in your face and regurgitate it right onto your family, your loved ones. And then you're gonna have to coddle your daughter and tell your daughter, Mama love you and don't listen to what they're saying. Yeah, she don't want to listen to that, but at the same time, Mama, stop telling them my business. Thank you. Like, for real, Mama, stop telling my business.
And I'm like, hey, we need to take my mom to the hospital. Something's not right. He's like, no, I'm drunk. And I'm like, we need to take my mom to the hospital. By this time, I'm screaming. I'm belligerent. Something's wrong. And I said, if you don't take her, I'm going to take the keys and take her. And he didn't want me driving because it was a brand new car that he was using to pick up bitches with.
You see what I'm saying? Then right there, stop. What's gonna happen now is, oh, your mama husband didn't want him, want your mama, and it just, I hate this for her. I really think she needs to get off the internet and log off, baby, and go lay down. Just go lay
really down low gay.
Go lay down.
But he ended up, you know, picking up my mom, taking her to the hospital drunk, left her at the emergency room. My mom was there by herself while they were pumping her stomach and reviving her. And I'm back at the house like, is my mom gonna make it? I didn't hear, I didn't see about her. You know, back then it was kind of like a hush-hush situation. You know, my aunt, who was very instrumental in helping to raise us with my mom, that's what her sisters did. That's why all my aunts and my brothers, my cousins and stuff, we all consider ourselves sisters and brothers because we all lived together very close. And so, you know, my mom, she tried to take her own life.
Workplace retaliation happens when an employer fires, demotes, refuses to...
I don't know, y'all. It just is not giving very much. This is logical thinking. It's giving very... Mess, go to sleep. What? Y'all, what y'all think? I feel like Tasha K needs a break from the internet. Armon Wiggins needs a break from the internet. This whole sector needs a little time out because nobody's thinking logically. And maybe because I've taken a 4-year break and I've come back and now I see things from a different perspective. But if I were to tell Tasha K anything, is, Mama, stop telling these people too much information. Stop opening your mouth and giving the op more things to throw in your face. Because yes, it may not hurt you and you may be bulletproof, but the people around you may not be. You got a daughter walking around here that's not even fully developed in the brain, a son walking around here that's not fully developed in the brain yet. Give them time to be able to be an adult and be able to process this. Their kids having to process this. And no kid, I wouldn't, if my mom was Tasha K and I was in high school, I wouldn't want to go to school. You talking about my friend's favorite rapper, Cardi B. You exposing my friend's favorite TV show, Young Jock. You expose. It's too much. It's too much. D guy said Armon need to do what Al did and move on. Armon is just using this as a distraction. He's trying to deflect from the mob. He's like, you know what? We're not gonna talk about mob no more. So you know what? I'm gonna run it back with Al, and that's what he's doing now. It's a smart strategy, but we see it. We see it, and all mob is gonna do is gonna be like, oh, we're not done. We're not done. So she's gonna bring it back. Watch, this is not over between Mob and Armon. But Armon is smart enough to be like, well, I'm about to pay it and we're gonna go on to the next thing. But they need to stop this. They need to stop it. Tasha K need to stop. I don't know if she was a little lit, but you can kind of tell that she's trying to hold on to her strength. And like I said, I commend her for being so resilient, but she got to mind her tongue. She got to mind her spirit. She got to mind her energy, all of that. Because she must be forgetting the energy she's putting out is the same energy she's going to receive. T.S. Madison's only doing a Tasha K on Tasha K. You know, that's how I see it. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate because you can tell all over Tasha K's demeanor. She's trying to hold on to every last bit of I'm gonna play it cool. You know, she's showing stoicism. What is it? Stoicism, where you don't try to show emotions, but I see it written all over her demeanor, all over her posture, the way she's just slumped over, looking up like somebody needs to go and tell Tasha K, look, baby, I think it's time to move the goalposts a little bit in your work and use your gift of the gab for good. You know, maybe she should be a little bit more therapeutic as opposed to exposing. You know, maybe she should do cautionary tales as opposed to laughing at these celebrities, because now she's now a celebrity. Now Armon Wiggins is a celebrity, and honestly, I don't think that they know what they are exactly signing up for. They really don't. They really don't. But thankfully enough, Armon Wiggins doesn't have any kids. So whatever he does, they're going to come for him regardless. Whatever she does, her husband going to catch a stray. Her mama going to catch a stray. Her grandma going to catch a stray. Her son going to catch a stray. When T.S. Madison was talking about their eyesight and everything else, I was like, why she show them babies on the internet? Why she show them damn babies? My baby girl is so beautiful, y'all. So beautiful. But I could never. You would never. And I'm not even doing what Tasha K did, but I'm just not giving the enemy that much joy. I'm not giving the enemy that much joy to be able to try to say anything about my kid. You know, I went through that little bit of scrutiny when I had just dropped my baby, and I said, never again. No ma'am, no ham, and no damn turkey. She needs to stop posting them babies, and she needs to stop telling the YouTube world more about her personal life and just use it for the stage, write a book, do a movie, write a script, do something where at least you're getting paid off of it, because right now you're giving these people more ammo to just come back and blow up your spot, and it is triggering. And you're not just triggering yourself, you're triggering other people too, because other people may have had a crackhead mama or a crackhead daddy. And T.S. Madison saying that, yeah, it's intended for you, but it's hurting other people too. And then to say that your mama almost lost her life and all this, if your mama tried to pop pills before and take her life, what makes you think that she's not capable? And I rebuke that. But what makes you think that she wouldn't try it again because of all this pressure and all this? You know, sometimes people want to forget things. People want that to stay in the background. They don't want to be reminded of that. And you bringing it up and telling the world, it's like, for whose benefit, Tasha K? For whose benefit? It don't make no sense. And it's almost like, it gives me very much sacrificing. It's almost like you're sacrificing, and I don't think she's intentionally trying to do it, but you're sacrificing your fucking family. You're sacrificing your family so that way you can garner a little bit of, oh, Tasha K. But it ain't gonna work because we know what you'll be doing too. It doesn't make sense. It don't make no sense. Right. Thank you, Diga. Stop snitching. Stop snitching. Stop snitching on your family. Tell about your story without having to include other people that you love, because T.S. Madison is not going to come for you anymore. The jokes at this point, can nobody say anything else about Tasha K, because we've already heard all the jokes. Now, what's about to happen is it's going to be the kids and the mama and the daddy and the husband. They want to get to them. They want to hurt them. They don't want to hurt you no more. And they're going to hurt you by hurting them. Stop speaking on your family's business. You know, stop speaking on your family business. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. I feel so sorry for Tasha K's daughter. I really do. I really do. I really do. Alexis is priceless. Said Tasha needs help expeditiously. Thank you. Thank you for giving that to me. But yes, Tasha K definitely needs a break. She needs somebody in her corner to be like, baby, let's go to Turks and Caicos. Give me your phone. Give me your laptop. Give me the iPad too. Yeah. Give me that too. Give me that. No internet. You know? But D guy said Tasha K need a hug. No, Tasha K need more than a hug. Tasha K just need to cry it out, forgive herself, repent, and change the course of what she's doing. She's been doing this for a while. And like I said, she's very resilient. There's no way that I could endure as much as what Tasha K has endured on this internet and be able to keep coming up here every day. I don't care how much money I have. If it's hurting my family, the ones that I love, if it's hurting my baby, ain't no amount of dollars going to be able to make me feel okay. If my daughter is weeping in my arms because they talking about my daughter's skin complexion and my daughter's eyesight, there is no amount of dollar for my husband to be mad walking around because they trying to put this spirit on him that he's down low. It's no. If it's hurting my family, it got to go. She is a Buddhist, though. She does not believe in God. Huh? She a Buddhist? I never heard that. You sure she a Buddhist? She's a Buddhist? Whoever her creator is, she need to sit down and talk to her creator, because she ain't listening. She need to sit down, use a little intuition, discernment. She need to, whatever she may do, nam yo ho, renke yo, whatever she do, she needs to sat down somewhere, sit down. Whatever she do, she needs to, because whatever spirit is on her, they just setting her up for more chaos. It's setting her up for more confusion, and confusion comes from the enemy. Baby, ain't no amount of money. Because at this point in time, look, I'm just saying, it's no amount of dollar. Could you guys do that? Somebody talk about your mama, your daddy, your granny, all that. Mm-mm. 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 And I ain't gonna lie, when my child's father, and he's getting high up in the ranks in the military, you know, now, and when he was hearing that, oh, that's why your husband is gay and all that, he said, pull the plug. He was not going for that. Because I never heard Tasha K was a Buddhist. So whatever she is, I ain't finna judge. Look, whenever you ready to come on home, Tasha K, Jesus is there waiting for you, okay? But until then, go ahead, be at the neighbor's house. I have super thick skin. Right. You can still have super thick skin, but the people around you that you telling their business to, do they have thick skin? You can't have thick skin for your daughter. She gonna feel that. Whew. That was one thing that really had bothered me when they kept talking about her daughter's complexion. Bro, that used to that hurt me. That hurt me. That hurt me because it's like, imagine being in high school and all these adults are attacking you. It's not kids, it's adults. At least you can go up to a kid and sock her in the mouth and be like, what you said about me? But her daughter can't fight these adults, and her mama can't fight these adults. All she can do is flex about her money, her status, her husband, and that must suck. That must really suck to be like, oh, today's my 18th anniversary, and you got to be explaining to the enemy about your family's turmoil and trials and tribulations. What? Child, miss me. Child, miss me. Your 18th anniversary of being married, and you on the internet talking about how your mama is not a crackhead, but your mama was pill popping and she almost lost her life. Girl, please. I would be in my husband's room giving him that guap 3000, baby. What you want to log off? Log off. You should be in your husband's arms right now with your best suit on, baby. Being prepared to be on your knees praying to God and you know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you on the internet talking about having people talk about crackophobics and stuff? For what? Go in the bedroom with your husband and enjoy your man. I'm telling y'all, hold on, let me go get my what you call it? Ooh, come on, computer about to die. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. But you feel me though? Like, you feel me? You on the internet and it's your 18th year anniversary? How could you even go home and give your husband any type of play? I'm done. D-God, no. We cannot do that. We can't 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 do that. You cutting up for the 99-2000. We can't do that. But you feel me? Like, you gotta explain yourself to the internet and then go home and celebrate after you done told the world about a near-death experience of your mom. Sheesh. She a different type of bulletproof. At this point, she ain't human. She one of them reptiles at this point. No shade. Because no. I don't want that. I don't want that amount of strength ever. Because at that point, that's a little bit of delusion. Just a tad bit of delusion. Not all Delulu is good for the Salulu, okay? Not all Delulu is good for the Salulu. Sometimes it's okay to be a little Delulu for the Salulu. But in this situation, her husband probably sitting there like, wrap this thing up. We got reservations. Wrap this thing up. Oh my gosh. Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that, Affinity. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, we got to rebuke that. We don't want that for her spirit. That's why I said whenever Tasha is ready to come on home, I really noticed that people in this sector, it's like they stray away from God more and more and more. You got Armon Wiggins doing the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You got Tasha K being a boo, and it's no disrespect, but it's just like, if I had met you back in high school, were you doing this? When did you go so left? No, she said Tasha has said herself she going to hell. No, we got to rebuke that. We got to rebuke that. No, because she got babies and she want to be reunited with her babies up in heaven. That just lets me know she has accepted defeat, and she don't need to accept defeat. She don't have to. She don't have to. God is a forgiving God. Look, don't get me started. Don't get me started. You know what I feel like in my position in this sector is, because I question myself. I'll be like, why did I come back to this sector? But really, my position in this sector is to go into that burning house and save souls, for real, for real, for real. Because I don't know when everybody started going so dark. It just seems really dark, and whatever anybody is doing, baby, it's working, and they need to be rebuking that off their spirit. These people need to be praying before they get on live. They need to be praying after they go on live. They need to be rebuking. They need to be praying the blood of Jesus. And they need to be saying, look, saturate you in the blood. And that's what we're calling for Tasha K right now. We are calling for her to be saturated in the blood of Jesus. You can come back home, Tasha K. You don't have to go dark. You don't got to go low to the ground, girl. You do not. You do not. You can give up those coins. That money don't mean nothing, girl. Peace of mind, a sound mind. In your home, Lord, it's too much. It's too much. Too much. My last is why? Hold up, y'all. That the enemy does not like that. Y'all see this? The enemy don't want me here. The enemy does not want me here. Do y'all see this? The enemy does not want me here. The enemy does not. I don't know why it's doing this. Hold up, right quick. Hold up. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I'm shaking tables all right now. I'm shaking tables today. I'm shaking tables. The enemies do not want me here, baby. The enemy, they don't like me. He don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me, and it's okay. But I'm here to save souls because no, she don't need to be saying that. She don't need to be saying that. The enemy don't want me here. I know that. I know. But Tasha needs to accept God in her life again. Yes, she does. She need to come on home. She need to come on home for real. She need to come on home because honestly, for her baby's sake, her husband's sake, for her soul, like I said, the enemy comes and collects, and baby, sometimes he ain't gonna come to your doorstep. He gonna go to your daughter's doorstep. He gonna go to your husband's doorstep. And I rebuke that. Like I really rebuke that. But this is like somebody need to wake this up. Somebody need to say this in this sector. Everybody's just playing the blame game. Everybody is your mama, your daddy, your bald-headed granny. But what about God? What about God and how he looking down on us and how he judging us, his children? She ain't no damn Buddhist. That is a child of God that is angry, that is hurt, that is used, misused, and abused. That is a child of God, and I refuse to think that. No. And then the worst part about it is that she is projecting this onto her audience. This is called casting spells. She is casting spells unknowingly or knowingly. This entire sector. That's why I said when you come over here, you're going to get 5-star. You're not going to get that fast food. You're going to get something at the end of this. It's not just kiki, ha, and laughs and giggles. This is real. It's a spiritual warfare. And when I left this sector, yeah, it was messed up. And then I think the whole Jaguar situation came in, and then it just seemed like it just went completely dark. I'm not trying to put it on her, and don't drag me into that sector. But all I'm saying is it seems like a different type of playground. It's a different type of playground, and this playground is disgusting. People ain't calling out mob radio for her nasty, mean, vile things that they be coming out of her mouth. That's like I said in my last video. She is a beautiful woman, but that spirit is ugly. Tasha K is a beautiful woman, but that spirit is ugly. Sean Davy Wade used to stand up for black women, and it seems like now all of a sudden he's the op to black women. He don't know how to have his voice for using it for good. T.S. Madison is just a hurt man that wants to be seen as a woman. Nobody wants to respect her as a woman. They come down at her, beating down her black ass woman. Now she don't like woman. Funky Dineva is just a hurt little boy. You can see the spirit all over the man's body. You can see it all over his spirit. But because he's so intelligent, he knows how to manipulate and make his words sound so good that it's like, oh, you forget that you even hear the words that's coming out his mouth for really bad spells. Like, this whole fucking sector needs to burn. Like, this whole thing. And that's why I am necessary in this sector. I am necessary in this sector because I'm going to call it out. I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to shame the devil. These people are no good. They no good. But the thing is, they started out good. They had probably great intentions, but it just went left. And I'm here to wake it up. I'm here to turn on the light. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Rebuke that spirit up off of you. Yes, pay attention to his good tea, but make sure you protecting your spirit, making sure that you pick up your sword, making sure you bind those spirits and you're not inviting them to your home, because this whole sector is disgusting. It's dirty. People are compromising their integrity, selling their souls for $1. Baby, the devil is going to come and collect, and when he do, don't be acting like you don't know what's going on. I'm necessary. I'm necessary in this sector. I don't have to be dirty like the rest of these content creators. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be like them. I have a place in this sector, but my place, I'm not going to be liked by everybody. I'm going to tell you that now. People are not going to like me, and I'm okay not to be liked. That's why I said I don't care about people liking me in this. I don't care if my radio, and like I said, I don't care if she comes swinging at me and saying whatever she want to say about me. I don't care if Tasha K want to run back and see what I got in my family trauma. It don't bother me. It does not bother me. But what you will get and what you will receive is this message. I don't care how many videos I gotta post. If I gotta post 20 videos about you every single day, if I gotta bang it up inside your head so you can get it, that I'm in your algorithm and I'm waking the people up. The people need to. I'm telling you, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. All I'm saying is, y'all, baby, I'm telling you. Yeah, you're right. D guy, he don't. I got real powerful. I'm not powerful, but yeah, powerful. But my palms are sweaty because honestly, y'all, I be praying for these people. I really do. I really I'm very passionate about this because these people don't want to be like this. And I just kind of feel like it's some type of demonic energy that's attached to them and they don't even know it. It's somebody doing something to their spirit and they don't even know it. They probably don't get a lick of sleep. They probably don't get a peace of mind. They probably don't even get to be present. They hear, but they're not present because of everything they got going on. All I know is I have a spot in this sector and I am necessary. I don't see anybody else doing what I'm doing in this sector. I don't see anybody coming out here and rebuking this and calling people out. Like I said, I've never even really heard anybody call my radio out. Why are we scared to even call her out and say that she's wrong? Why isn't anybody saying, girl, why are you being this vile? Why are you being this nasty? Why are you being this rude? You can hear it in the tone of her throat and her voice. Why isn't anybody saying anything? Everybody is just closed mouth. As far as content creator, why isn't anybody stepping up and saying anything? It's like they're just letting it happen. And everybody's in this clicked up cult kind of thing. But what about the bigger picture? What about us? Okay, they're content creator, but what about we knowing that they really are hurt? We don't need a whole bunch of yes men. They have enough yes men. Somebody came up in my comments talking about mob radio reigns supreme. What? How about Jesus Lord reigns supreme? He is the ultimate. I'm not about to say no reigns supreme mob radio. What? Jesus. The hell? What? It's sad. Stop worshiping these content creators and call a spade a spade. And if they cuss you out, so be it. Let that define them. They supposed to tremble. They supposed to feel some type of way. You supposed to move them. You're not supposed to just be like, oh girl, right, true, clock it, girl. Oh, that's T. No, bitch, you wrong. And now if I gotta be a bald-headed scallywag with no hair in the back, I'll just be that. But I let you know the truth. And that is love. That's love. Love is telling somebody something that they need to hear, that they may not be able to acknowledge. Some of these people may be really blind. They don't even know what they're really doing. But y'all, that again, I'm serious about this. This is a burning house and I'm going in. I'm going in with the protection. Like I said, I'm saturated in the blood. I'm covered, baby. I'm covered. As these YouTubers are burning out, I'm just getting started. And I'm coming in and I want to save. And if I can't help a content creator, I want to help those of you that are watching these content creators. Because whatever is going on in your life, you never know what these content creators are putting out and casting spells onto your life unknowingly. And you don't even know. You having anger spells. You being not able to eat. You being not able to sleep. You battling some type of illness. You got to guard your gates. You got to stay prayed up. You got to have your sword at every moment. I almost went down. But somebody got to speak up, because if nobody speak up, we are losing a lot of people. Spiritually. And, we are God's children. We are loved and we can be forgiven. And it's all fun and games until the devil come and collect. It's all fun and games until somebody gets, spiritually attacked. It's all fun and games until somebody is not able to wake up. So these evil spirits up here, like I said, I'm out here with my swords. And that's it, y'all. That's it. These people need to be held accountable. Tasha K saying she going to hell. No, she not. She going to heaven, and I hope and pray that that God wakes her up and has her realize the money that you are taking. The money that you are taking is not the money that is going to help your family, that is going to protect your family. You can get them as much therapy as they need, But you are the ultimate matriarch of your family. You are the matriarch. You are the breadwinner. People are coming to you with their hands out. You can stop this. You can end this. You don't have to keep. You don't have to be in an agreement with the devil. You do not need to be in agreement with the devil. You do not have to accept it. You can rebuke it. You can bind it. You can make it and turn it into something good. We see what happened with Wendy Williams. This stuff is real. It's real. We lost Wendy Williams to this type of stuff. And I know people are gonna be like, why is she crying? Because it's real. It's real. And people are really hurting. People are really hurting. And they don't know what's going on in their lives. And I'm here to remind you, this is what's going on. It's all type of sorcery and witchcraft and all that type of stuff. Y'all letting people play with cars in front of y'all face. Inviting that into your home since when? That's not how y'all mamas raised you. That's not what y'all grandmas told you was right. So why are you allowing it now? When did you start losing your sight? Wake up. Wake up. These people are casting spells. They're hurting you. That's my time. I love you. Like I said, you can rebuke. You can pray the blood of Jesus. And honestly, you can honestly heal yourself by just getting on your knees and asking God for forgiveness for allowing such evilness into your world unknowingly, because I once upon a time did not know I was allowing that stuff in my world. It took for me to sit back for 4 years and not put my eyes on it. And here I'm sitting here today glowing and letting you guys know, like, there's better out here. There's better out here. These content creators is hurting, and they hurting y'all. So that is my time, y'all. I got to go. These tears is not tears of weakness. These tears is the tears I'm crying for these people that want to be saved, but they don't know how to save themselves. So I'll be the mouthpiece. Yeah, I'm in this sector. I'm in the black tea sector, but I'm necessary with what I'm doing. So let me do my work. And that's what I'm going to keep doing, my work. If they don't like it, if they want to talk about me, oh, well. Oh, well. If Jesus died on the cross, I can sit back and take a couple kikis. You can kiki me all day. But I know that's just coming from a hurt soul. God bless y'all. Have a good night. And I love y'all. Take care.